Hello everybody, this is Crazy Cordy and welcome back to another speed build. So if you watched my last speed build, I was talking about the fact that I was still on my Mac and how everything was kind of glitching and things, and since then my husband convinced me to buy a gaming computer. It's actually the same computer that he has, so it didn't take a whole lot of convincing, but anyway, this is my first build that I did on my new gaming computer, and let me tell you, I did not realize how slow my Mac actually was. Like, it's not a huge difference, but when I was placing down the walls, it just looked really weird, because, like, I don't know, on my Mac, they showed up fairly quickly, but on the PC, they just, I don't know, they almost showed up before I was done placing them. I don't know how to really explain that. But anyway, this build is a mid-century modern home. I actually built it for my save file. It's for a family that's in my save file. It's a single mom and her daughter. They don't own any pets, but her daughter really likes cats, so I made sure to add a couple of decorations in the daughter's room, that alluded to the fact that she really likes cats. But anyway, I started off with their budget that I had given them originally. I did end up having to add maybe like 500 simoleons towards the end because I didn't want to give up anything, because I kind of did pick kind of cheap appliances and things like that, so I didn't want to have to try to figure out something else to get rid of to save on some money, because I didn't want it to be completely bare. So I mean, it's not very decorated, but I did decorate it a little bit. But I did use a reference photo that had this cool chimney in front with like the kind of half wall thing there, and it had flower boxes, and so this was my, I used that as kind of my inspiration for this home, and I really like how it turned out. It's not too expensive, but it is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It also has laundry, and later on you'll see that I added a back door and patio area, which is also why I started to run out of money there at the end, just because I had decided to do that, at the end. But I thought it was really interesting to add this kitchen area here. It's kind of closed off, but it's also kind of open, and I tried to match the wood tones. It's kind of like the light to mid brown tones, and then I went a little more interesting with the inside. The kitchen here has a blue fridge. I did change the cabinets here from blue to the white and kind of tannish countertop to match with the tan around the rest of the build. I brought the blues in most of the rooms. I also added a backsplash, I guess, in the kitchen. I used one of the Parenthood wallpapers. It's like a tile wallpaper, and it has some like pink and purplish colors. I thought it worked well with the blue. So I mean, it's not actually blue in it, obviously, but I thought it worked well, and it still looks good, if that makes any sense. But here we are decorating. It took me a while to figure out the layout of this bathroom because it is quite large. I usually don't make bathrooms quite this large, and so I ended up just going with the layout that my bathroom in my actual house is, with, liberties that you have to take when you're building in The Sims, but the layout is basically the same with the counters and toilet on the left side and then the shower in the back corner. Sadly, I did remove that window, so there's no window in the bathroom, but, you don't really need a window in the bathroom, I guess. But yeah, I thought this was interesting too, to add the hallway area, kept that tile from the kitchen. I thought that was kind of, I don't know what the word is, but I thought it was, I don't know, I think it flowed well. It's kind of what I would imagine in a somewhat older home, maybe that's been renovated and they haven't completely gotten rid of that. There's the nice wood flooring in the rest of the house, but they left the entryway that tile or linoleum or whatever it is. But here I did add a bit of orange to the living room just because I really liked that swatch on the fireplace, and so I wanted to bring that in with the couch and a couple of the decorations here and there. But yeah, so now we are working on the kitchen wallpaper, and like I said, I did pick a Parenthood one that has the purple. There you go, right there. Yeah, I thought it was interesting too when I placed on the laundry. I decided to do two different colors for the washer and dryer. Maybe one of them is older or dirty or something. I don't know why I did it. I just thought it was interesting. But here I'm adding one of my favorite rugs to use. I used either this flower colored kind of swatch or the triangle, or not triangle, the diagonal one, the diagonal swatch that I had gone through. I almost used that one, but I decided to bring in some of that purple from the kitchen into that entryway area. And here I was mainly added that back door because I was trying to figure out the spacing here, and with the closet in the room it just looked really weird, and so I decided to expand that hallway a little bit and put a back door in there. I thought it was a good place for one, and then ended up putting a coat rack and a shoe rack there by that door. I don't know why it wouldn't be by the front door, but I really didn't know what else to put in that spot right there. It was just open and empty and it needed something, so I think it turned out pretty cute. And like I did say, the bedrooms are very scarcely decorated, and I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I was working on a budget here. I did want to make the main rooms more interesting, so the living room and the kitchen and the dining room, or the kitchen doesn't really have any decorations, but the dining room and the living room have a little bit more decorations. I added some plants in the hallway here, and added the chess table, so you have some skill building. I did add a TV above the fireplace here, so your Sims can watch TV there. I wanted to add a desk and computer, but I didn't end up having the funds for it. But there is a desk in the girls' room, so she can use that for homework, or if you decide to play here, you can add a computer, or buy one later, or whatever you want to do. But that is what we were going for there. But yeah, I am really liking, I guess, my new gaming computer. I will be doing more builds later on. I ended up having to delete all of my CC because I couldn't, because I transferred them over from my Mac to my PC, and a lot of the files kept saying that they were corrupted, and so I just decided to just delete it all, and I'm going to start over. So whenever I get all of my CC back together, that is when I will start working on my Let's Play again with the Black Widow Challenge. And I do plan on starting to stream that, so hopefully that will be coming up sometime in the next week. But we are coming up to the end of this build. This back patio is just boring, so you can add whatever you want here. I didn't have the funds to do anything fun there. But anyway, if you are interested in checking out my Twitch channel, it's twitch.tv/crazycordy. I will be streaming there soon, I hope, so please feel free to give me a follow there. Also, if you liked this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Please enjoy the screen caps coming up next. Bye everybody.